How's it going, everybody? It's Calzone here. Just seeing what everybody's up to today. We got ourselves a little promotional event type thing going on right now. It's the St. Patrick's Day event. And we fish today for two different kinds of fish. I'm here in Irene River, North Carolina. They got two different kinds of fish today. And tomorrow, I'm not even sure how long this event lasts. But they have pots of gold everywhere. See, like right here? This little area in the Irene River. Hey, 1,000 beans. And now if I go back to it, it'll say, come back tomorrow for some more stuff. But they're located throughout the 4 maps today. The 4 maps would be Michigan, North Carolina, Missouri, and Louisiana. Now these fish are very, very difficult to get. I'm talking you sit here all day looking for these stupid things. What I'm using is a St. Patrick's Day rod and reel setup that I had gotten from the PlayStation Store. Now it's called the Irish Clover 910. It's pretty awesome. The Lucky Shamrock 6500 is the equivalent to the Double Punch. I'm fluctuating between 20 and 30 feet deep with a 2-aught hook on both. The bully grasshopper is what they give you to catch these rowdy bass with. And I'm also using the 2-aught hook on the drunken worm. Here's the bully grasshopper that they're giving you. It says, this St. Patrick's Day bug is an ultimately attractive treat for the feisty rowdy bass. And then we've got just a downright wasted drunken worm. The party animal worm supposedly attracts these leprechaun fish. The leprechaun fish is like a sunfish, and the rowdy bass obviously is a bass, but the leprechaun fish doesn't give you the experience of the rowdy bass, and you get promotional events for the rowdy bass. Like my first rowdy bass I caught, I received a gold coin. Well, the rowdy bass, every time you catch it, you get a gold coin. Every time you catch a leprechaun fish, you get a gold coin, but you're lacking the experience. So you go here, and your handy dandy little thing will pop up. Just go to your right, and it'll show you what you need in order to complete this challenge. I've caught 28 of them so far, and if I catch 50, I get an Irish bass jig, which is kind of cool. But they said there's 3 tiers, So I wonder what they give you for the third tier. I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm gonna save some fun for you. Um, I'm gonna show you where I've been going fishing right now, and let's see if I can't bring in one of them rowdy bass for you. Just show you what it's like to fish for them. I'm telling you, they're very, very difficult, very tedious. They are nibblers, gibblers. They won't take it very often, and when they do, you better have a good setup like I do. That Irish, that that clover leaf or whatever I have. You want to have that, or your Brutus if you have that, or your Spring Cats if you have that, or your Spear Double Punch if you have that. Anything along the lines of those, you gotta have top notch gear because these rowdy bass fight like 100-pound alligator are. They are tough. So, to the game, everyone. Hopefully, I get it pretty quick so I can show you and make this a short video for you, but from what I've noticed, there's nothing too really short about these rowdy bass. So, well, here goes nothing, folks. Now, this is where I spawned. This is where the American shad is. Right here where you throw your shrimp along these logs and along that smallmouth bass bed. Like I said, these guys are a very patient fish. You have to absolutely have 100% patience. And all the water's green in those four places too, if you've noticed. Like, check it out. That's not normal Narran River, North Carolina. That's crazy, isn't it? Mudwaters completely looks weird. Michigan is like when the sun's out, because Michigan is such a bright map that the water glows like Mountain Dew fluorescent green. It's crazy. But it's pretty neat. No luck so far. But like I said, I really hope you don't expect me to grab one right away because they they will sit here and play with it. I've done all sorts of different formulas, different hooks, different methods, different retrievals, the weight, the spot, the everything. I found that the 2/0 hook for both fish works the best. I just want to catch you this fish so you guys can see what it looks like. I'll let you catch the leprechaun bass on your own because, man, I've only caught two of them and I've been fishing for 2 days almost. And I'm fishing right now, not in so much of the hot time. And do you see where my lead is? And do you see how much drag I have? and I'm still struggling to bring in this fish. Oh, but he's coming. Oh, there he is. There he is. Holy smokes, folks. That was pretty quick. Right there is your rowdy bass for St. Patrick's Day. Check him out, guys. Isn't he pretty cool? He's got like the scrapes on him because, you know, he's a fighter. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try some hammered worms. And if I'm successful on that, we're going to go ahead and call it a video, folks. Like I said, 2-aught hook, even with these bluegill or sunfish or whatever the leprechaun fish may be. But see, also you can catch either or fish on either or bait. It's just they do like it more. Like, say the leprechaun fish will like the drunken worm just a little bit more. For some reason, it's weird. And you can catch other fish. Like, I went to Michigan and I kept thinking I had these bass and I kept pulling out brown bullheads, which is just aggravating. I had to tour all over the map just to find the drunken worms and the bully grasshoppers on a few different maps. It's a good thing I had the money to go to those few places, because I mean, if you don't have the gold bait coins in order to buy them in the store, you do have to walk around on maps and hope to find these baits that attract these special event fish. As you can hear, the bell just keeps going off and it's not even moving. These fish are so elusive, it's not even funny. I'm talking, me and my pal sat here yesterday because we play the game so much. We sat here, I don't know, Mr. Swiggs, Mr. J. Swiggs. We sat here all day yesterday and tried to catch these fish. And he struggled, I struggled. And it was a good day for fishing at Mudwater, and we still didn't bring in that many. And I'm talking all day, hot zone, cold zone, hot, cold, day, night, morning, evening. Everything is just, they're the most tedious fish. Well, I guess what I'm going to try and do is, I'm going to try one more time right here, and if not, I'm going to move. Oops. If not, I'm going to move and I'm going to see if I can't catch this fish somewhere else for a few minutes, and if not, I'm going to call it a video. I could sit here all day with these drunken worms and not catch anything, guys. I don't want to waste your time. I just kind of wanted to give you the gist of it. I know that there's not too much insight into these two fish, and I've done a lot of research, and I've done a lot of fishing with these two baits to try and figure it out. And this is the formula that I came up with, is what I'm helping you guys out with. And hopefully everything turns out for the better, or at least good. At least you catch a couple. I mean, 1,000 experience is pretty awesome for a fish out of Nyrene River mudwater. That's pretty awesome. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tour. I'm gonna go move to, oops, Woody Enchantment. Now you can see where these big fish are. Do you see those big ripples out in the water out there? Yeah, those are your fish. But you could see 100 ripples and have one bite all day. So trust me guys, it's gonna be a tedious one. Oh, yep, see, like I said, they will play with it, but they're just so difficult to grab. But I'll show you where I go with the bully grasshopper around these parts. Yeah, I got quite a bit of these guys. I want all the promotional stuff. I sit and I invest all my time in this, so I might as well get the stuff. Holy smokes, you see the ripples above that bobber? That's where they all are. And that's where I'm not. I'm going to change my leader a little bit. Probably make it about 30. And now I'm going to cast to the left of it because the water moves in one direction here in North Carolina. Oops. Gotta love it when that happens, folks. There we go. And now just reel it in until you hear it. Well, apparently that spot where I was at was pretty good. Because, I mean, I was doing alright here yesterday, but I'm not doing so well over here today. Which makes sense because they did say it was going to fluctuate. But I'm going to go ahead and give this one more cast and then we're going to call it a video, and I'm going to let you guys try this for yourselves. little bit. See if I can't hear a bell. Hey, there it is. Darn it. Well, I thought I had one there for you guys, but it turned out to be the young variety of the largemouth. You know, sometimes I'll even catch the largemouth with the bully grasshopper, and it turns out to be just a largemouth and not the bully. That's weird. I feel like I get robbed. I wait forever and then I get one and it's not the right one. But they are worth 1,000 experience. Come on, Belle. Come on, Belle. Come on, Belle. Hey. See what I mean? So don't get discouraged, guys. It will happen. That should have been a rowdy bass. But, I mean, what are you going to do, really? You can't do too much. Maybe they'll reward me for robbing me. Rumble, rumble. Until I hear a ting. I'm not going to, so I'm just going to stop. Alright, they're teasing me now. One last try. I know I said that, but I caught one. So, this will be the official last try, guys. If no cigar, then we're done. But I showed you right off the bat how to do it, what I'm doing. My formula. I don't know if it might, something else might work for y'all. But I'm just showing you what's been working for me. They are far in between, so don't get discouraged if you're waiting for quite some time, guys. Alright. Well, folks, this has been Calzone. St. Patrick's Day fun. Pretty difficult, but it is kind of cool. I like the reward versus the risk. It's and the fight's awesome. The fish are all strong and pretty decent sized. And you get rewards for whatever for a bunch of these guys. Huh. Well, that does it today, guys. Another Rowdy. That Leprechaun bass is still elude me, but at least I showed you guys what to do. I'd like to thank y'all for coming out today and watching my video. Hopefully what I've done helped out a little bit at least. Make sure you do like I said, make sure you have your licenses. Make sure you're paying attention to your controller. Make sure you have a very good setup. This is Calzone 6 Go Blue. Rip some lips, guys. Have a fun St. Patty's Day.